Hello everyone. Today we're going to do some different versions of some of the things in our Terrific 10, and then we're going to have some special kick challenges and then a super duper big challenge at the end. So let's have everyone start by coming to attention and doing a big salute. The first thing that we're going to do is kind of a different way of doing our jumping jack warm-ups. All right. Normally we stick to about a kind of jumping jacks at a time. Right now we're going to see if we can mix a few different kinds together. So I'm going to do sets of 4. The first one I'm going to do is a regular jumping jack. And then I'm going to do a jumping jack with one foot going out and back in, and then the other foot going out and in, and then I'm going to do a super jumping jack where both feet go out and in. All right? That was 1. We're going to see if we can do 5 of those. All right? So let's all go together. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome job. All right, number 2 on our Terrific 10 is normally our crunches. All right, we're going to do a kind of sit-up today. So I'm going to start by going all the way down. I'm going to have my hands kind of under my chin. I'm going to lay all the way back down on my back. And instead of just crunching up a little bit, I'm going to sit all the way up. And I'm going to take both my hands and I'm going to touch them to the ground on one side. Then bring them all the way over to the other side. And I come back down. And we're going to try that again. Ready? Sit all the way up. Touch once, touch twice, and come back down. If you want an even bigger challenge, you can grab a medicine ball or something else heavy to keep close to your chest, and then touch that to the ground. Otherwise, you can just do it with nothing. All right, let's see if you can do 5 of those all together. Ready? We're gonna go all the way down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome job. Next up, we're going to do a slightly different kind of push-ups. All right, so I'm going to roll all over my stomach. Instead of just staying in place with those push-ups, I'm going to see if I can move side to side with them. So I'm going to do my really big push-up right here, and then go all the way up and down. And when I come back up, I'm going to separate my feet out, bring my hands together, then I bring my other hand out and bring my feet back together. And then I push down and up. And then I separate my feet, put my hands together, separate my hands, put my feet together, and push up. All right, we're going to see if we can do, let's say, 6 of those. Keep it even on both sides. And we're going to push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome job. So we got our jumping jacks, our crunches, and our push-ups down. We're going to do a few of our stretches. All right, we're going to be doing a lot of kicks today, so we're going to be using our hips and our hamstrings a lot. So the first stretch we're going to do is called hip circles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hands on my sides right here. As much as possible, I'm going to try to keep my head and my feet in one place, and then I'm going to bring my middle part of my body all the way out and circle it all the way around, and we're going to do that 5 times 2 in each direction. So we're going to go 1 and around, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to change directions. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, last up for our stretches is our balance stretch. So if you'd like a wall or a chair or something like that, just to make sure you have a good balance, absolutely have one of those on hand. If you want to really test yourself, then you can do it without. All right, so if you want to put one hand in your object, you can pick up your other foot and pull it all the way behind you. If you're not using anything, then you can take both hands and grab that foot. Now we're going to count to 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to switch. pick my other foot all the way up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Now, instead of bringing our foot up behind us, we're going to pick our knee all the way up in front of us like this. Excuse me. If you have something that you're grabbing onto, you can put one hand on that and hug your knee in with your other hand. Or, if you're challenging yourself, grab or hug your knee with both hands and pull that up as high as you can. And we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't fall down like Mr. Beal. 9, and 10. And then you're going to switch. You pick up your other foot. Hook it all the way in. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Now, we've been doing a lot of different kinds of kicks, working on our kicks and our chambers by grabbing onto something and kicking away. We're going to do a slightly different version of that, but first we're going to kick towards the thing that we have. So this works really well with a chair or even like a small table or a bed or anything like that. We're going to practice our front kicks and our side kicks. So what you're going to do is you're going to face the thing that you have in front of you, and you're going to have your hands under your chin. You're going to pick up one knee all the way up as high as you can. Try to see if you can bring it over the object, and then kick all the way out. Then bring it back in, and put it down. So, you can challenge yourself one of two ways. You can either stand in front of something that's a little bit taller, so you have to really get that knee in, or if you want to make it really tricky, you can stand kind of close to it. If you want to make it a little bit easier on yourself, you can stand a little bit farther away. So it'd be just picking your knee up, going out, just make sure you don't hit it as it's coming out, then bringing it back in. So kind of up to you and how hard you want to make it. Let's do 10 of those total, alternating our feet. So you're going to pick your best distance. You're going to have your back up nice and tall, hands under your chin. You're going to pick up one knee, and here we go. Ready? Comes all the way up, then goes out, then comes back in, and goes down. That was one. And the other one comes up, and out, and in, and down. That's 2. Out, in, down is 3. Up, out, in, down is 4. Up, out, in, down, 5. Out, in, down, 6. Up, out, in, down is 7. Almost done. Out, in, down is 8. Out, in, down is 9. And last one, goes all the way out, comes back in, goes back down is 10. All right, so we did that with our front kicks. Now we're seeing we do that with our side kicks. So it's kind of the same thing. My difficulty is kind of how close I'm standing to the object. So if I want to make it really, really tricky, I stand kind of close. If I want to make it a little bit easier on myself, I stand farther away. So for those side kicks, we're kind of working on the same thing. If you have another wall or something to use behind you for balance, absolutely go for it. Otherwise, you're going to be in your defensive stance. You're going to try to see if you can get that pivot right away if you need to. We're going to really work on, for those side kicks, bringing that foot all the way in front of your body as tightly as you can, and then extending it out from there before you rechamber and put it down. All right, so find your distance, get that really good pivot. We're only going to do 5 of these on a side, so just like the front kicks. Ready? And 1. Try to get that as slowly as you can to really build up that strength. 2. 3. 4. and 5. Awesome. All right, now we're going to switch. So I'm going to bring this all the way over here so you can still see me. I'm going to find my distance, the one that works the best for me. I'm going to get my really good pivot with my other foot. Hands come in, back stays up nice and tall. If you want even more of a challenge for these side kicks, then try working on getting that line that we talked about in class. So when I do that kick, I don't want my kind of butt sticking out behind me, which makes me fall over like that. As much as possible, I want to try to keep my back up nice and tall, roll those hips forward a little bit as I kick, so I get that straight line with my body. All right, so let's try it out. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one doesn't count. Let's try that again. Ready? 5. There we go. Awesome job. So we did our front kicks and our side kicks. Now we're going to do something a little bit similar to what we have been doing with our round kicks. So I'm bringing this all the way back here. That's fine. So I'm going to start by putting one hand on my chair, my wall, whatever. That same foot's going to get into a pivot. Now, instead of only doing one round kick at a time, I'm going to do 3. And also, instead of just having it go at the same height, I'm going to see if I can go low, medium, and high with those round kicks. So what that looks like is I'm going to try the same thing, keep my back up nice and tall. I get my really good round kick chamber. I'm going to go 1, rechamber, 2, medium, rechamber, 3, and rechambered. All right, that's going to count for 1. Same thing, let's see if we can do 5 of those per side. Ready? That really good. Pivot, back up nice and tall. And again, all of these should be in slow motion, so it makes you really, really strong. Low, medium, high is 1. Low, medium, high is 2. We're going to keep that back really, really straight. High is 3. Low, medium, high is 4. 1 more. And low, medium, and high. There you go. That is 5. Now we're going to try that on the other side. So I'm going to switch all the way over here. Put my hand on the object right there. That same foot gets into my really good pivot. Other hand's in a good defensive stance right here. And I'm going to start with my chamber. Go low, medium, and high. That is going to be 1. Low, medium, high is 2. Low, medium, high is 3. Low, medium, high is 4. Try not to fall down or knock your stuff over like Mr. Beal. And low, medium, and high is 5. Excellent. All right. So we did our front kicks, our side kicks, and our round kicks. Now we're going to do a balance challenge. So as always, if you want, you can have something kind of close to you to lean back on, but you're going to need both of your hands for this. So I don't know how well holding on to something is going to work. What we're going to do is we're going to practice all of our blocks, but we're going to see if we can do them all on one foot. So we're going to go kind of like in a big circle around our body. It's going to start with a double middle block. Then one hand's going to come all the way up for a high block. Then the other hand comes up for that high block. Now, that same side is going to chamber to your side there for that low block, and then that blocking hand swings across, other hand chambers up, and I low block on the other side. So that's 5 blocks. Middle, high, high, low, low. All right, but just standing around like this is way too easy. So what we're going to do is you're going to pick up one foot Try seeing like tuck it behind your back if you can. And you're going to try to go through all of those as many times as you can before you have to set that foot down. So it's going to be middle, high, high, ooh, low, low. That's one time around. High, low, low. That's 2 times around. High, low, low. There you go. So you can do that as many times around as you want. You can either, excuse me, you can either do it as many times as you can before you have to set that foot down, or you can give yourself a number, like after you get around 5 times, or 10 times, or 1,000,000 times, whatever works best for you. But, however many times you get on the first leg, you have to try to see if you can match it or beat it on the second leg. So now I have to pick up my other one. I have to try to get it 3 times all the way around without putting this foot down. Let's try it out. Ready? Middle, high, high, low, low. If you want an even bigger challenge, you can change the direction on the second side. So I can go double middle, high block over here, then low block, then low block. All right? Up to you how challenging you want to make these. All right? One more. Middle, high, high, low, and low. Awesome job. So we got our stretches, we got some kicks, we got our balance working on. We have one more really big challenge. So for this, you need a small towel or a t-shirt or something like that. All right, so I have my t-shirt over here. We're gonna work on our punches, but we're gonna also at the same time, we're gonna see if we can catch our shirt. So how it's gonna work is I'm gonna start with my feet just side by side. I'm gonna have the shirt in one hand. I have to throw it up in front of my body just a little bit, and I have to try to punch out and catch it with my other hand. So I throw it up a little bit, punch and catch, punch and catch. But if you're like super duper ultra mega cool, you'll do all of that from our horse stance. All right, so I have one hand out here, I throw it up, punch and catch. So if you want a really big challenge, you can give yourself a time limit, like a minute, or you can go to 10. Let's do the 10 together. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There you go. Make sure you throw it straight up in front of your body. If I'm here and I throw it in front of myself, I'm not going to catch it no matter what. All right, so that was an awesome job, everybody. All right, let's all come to attention and big salute.